Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this occasion, please introduce ourselves. We are the first group presentation in English Class A. There are two my friends, Zulfa and Mushlih, and I, Annisa. We want to explain about the past perfect formula and compare the past simple, the past continuous, and the past perfect from the text. For the more explanation, let's watch this video until the end. Okay, the first explanation of the past perfect. The past perfect is made by using the auxiliary head and past participle or verb 3. So, the formula is subject plus auxiliary head plus past participle or verb 3. For example, first, my sister had slept. Second, the manager had conducted the meeting. Third, Kayla had gone to Sukoharjo.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Mushlih Abdul Aziz. Now I will explain you about past perfect negative sentence. The pattern of past perfect negative sentence is subject plus had not plus past participle or verb 3. For example, number 1. I hadn't moved to Jakarta when Agnes became a singer. Number 2. She hadn't studied English before she moved to Kebumen. Number 3. He hadn't remember you since we gone to Paris.
Hello everyone, my name is Zulfa. Here, I would like to explain the third part of past perfect tense, which is interrogative. We arrange the question by changing the position of the subject and the auxiliary. For example, where had you been yesterday? Had the students finished the task? How many books had Rina read last week?
Next, I will explain about the function of past perfect. Number 1, to talk about time up to a certain point in the past. For example, she had read 20 books by the time she was 9. The second function of past perfect is to show the order of two past events. The past perfect show the earlier action and past simple shows the later action. For example, I had washed the dishes when my mom arrived at the home. Okay, the third function of past perfect is to talk about unreal or imaginary things in the past. For example, if I had remembered you, I would have met you there.
After we learn the materials, let's drill ourselves with the text that I will read for you. From the text, we can analyze which are past simple, past continuous, and past perfect tenses. Please listen carefully. Alison decided to go hill walking. She didn't tell anyone where she planned to go. When she reached the top of the first hill, she looked for her map. She thought she had packed it in her jacket pocket, but it wasn't there. Suddenly, a thick fog came down over the hills, and she couldn't see anything. She tried to find her way home, but she kept coming back to the same place. She was beginning to get very frightened. As she was stumbling along in the fog, her foot went down a hole. It hurt terribly and she fainted. She had broken her ankle. The sentence Alison decided to go hill walking is past simple. She didn't tell anyone is past simple. She planned to go is past simple. When she reached the top of the first hill, past simple tense. She looked for her map, past simple. She thought, past simple. She had packed it in her jacket pocket, past perfect tense. It wasn't there, past simple. A thick fog came down over the hills, past simple. She couldn't see anything, past simple. She tried to find her way home, past simple. She kept coming back to the same place, past simple. She was beginning to get very frightened, past continuous. She was stumbling along in the fog, past continuous. Her foot went down a hole, past simple. She fainted, past simple. She had broken her ankle, past perfect tense. Next paragraph. Back at home, Alison's flatmate, Serena, was getting worried. It was dark and Alison still hadn't come home. Serena was afraid something had happened to her friend. At 10 o'clock, Serena rang the mountain rescue service. The sentence, Serena was getting worried, is past continuous tense. It was dark, past simple. Alison still hadn't come home, past perfect tense. Serena was afraid, past simple. Something had happened to her friend, past perfect tense. Serena rang the mountain rescue service, past simple. Okay, next paragraph. When Alison woke up, it was light and she was freezing cold. She realized she had been there all night. She heard a helicopter and she waved and shouted for help, but it was useless. The sentence, when Alison woke up, is past simple. It was light, past simple. She was freezing cold, past continuous. She realized, past simple. She had been there all night, past perfect tense. She heard a helicopter, past simple. She waved and shouted for help, past simple. It was useless, past simple.
The search party didn't know where Alison had been. They had searched the whole area and they were exhausted. Just when they had decided to give up and go home, one of them saw a hand waving. It was Alison. She had crawled out of her hole and she was shouting for help. The sentence of the search party didn't know is past simple tense. The sentence of Alison had been is past perfect tense. The sentence of they had searched the whole area is past perfect tense. The sentence of they were exhausted is past simple tense. The sentence of they had decided to give up is past perfect tense. The sentence of one of them saw a hand waving is past simple tense. The sentence of it was Alison is past simple tense. The sentence of she had crawled out of her hole is past perfect tense. The sentence of she was shouting for help is past continuous tense. And the moral of the story, don't forget your map when you go out alone and always tell someone where you are going.
Okay, thank you.